Hello and good afternoon. This is BIM with ZakG. Today I'm going to be discussing how to set up a project that you want to coordinate with BIM. For instance, here on my screen is a 6-story hospital that I've started the coordination on. And it's pretty important to get your project set up the right way with all the models aligned and accurate so that you can run proper and accurate clashes on them. If you don't have a project set up and aligned correctly, your clashes aren't going to be accurate, and when they get to the field to install, it won't be correct. You want to make sure that, just like in the field, that your 3D models are exactly where they need to be. Because if they're off just a little bit, it could throw everything off. So it's important to get it set up the right way. I'm not going to go over every step I do, but I'm going to start it off by discussing how to get models into BIM 360 Glue. Now, if you're not familiar with what BIM 360 Glue is, BIM 360 Glue is a great tool to store all your models that you receive from the design team, the architect, the structural team, all the trades. You want to receive 3D models from all those entities, as many as you can. For this project specifically, I have a lot of different trades on here because it's a hospital. There's usually more trades on a hospital than on, let's say, hotels, data centers. There's just a lot more trades that need to be involved in this project, including, we got, as you can see here on my screen, I've got every trade that has their own folder here. Now let me back up a little bit. In 360 Glue, as you can see, has everything you need to set up a project in the right and accurate way. On the right side of this screen here, you'll see that there's an activities. You can see that I've updated this model, that some other people have updated their model. You can tell exactly when someone has uploaded their new model to clear those clashes. There's a second tab, which is Merge Models. This is where you can see your merge model that you created, where you've thrown all the models that you received from the trades from everybody into one model, and that's what you just see on my screen in Navisworks. This third tab here is just on models. It has a good spot to store every model. As I've showed before, this has every single folder that I've created here with the naming convention that I'd like them to use. Here, so as you can see, if I open up this art folder, this says AR for architect, DT underscore DT for design team, and underscore entity, and that's just initials of the project. So if every time somebody uploads a new model, they upload it with the same naming convention. It's not difficult to do. All you have to do is be aware of what you're uploading. Then you can really set up a project to have some great tools such as search sets, which we can get to in a later time. You can set up appearance profiles, which are really handy, and just a bunch of things like that. Clash tests. If you have it all set up correctly with a good naming convention that everybody's on board using, it can really help the project run a little bit smoother. And these design team models I received and I uploaded along with the architect. All these other models here, pneumatic tube, plumbing, med gas, mechanical, fire protection, all these models have been uploaded by the trades. So just like in BIM 360 document management, you can give access to anyone you want to view this model and to upload it. You can do different permissions, you can do whatever you need to make sure that everyone has access to their model. Now let's jump back to how to get models onto BIM 360 Glue. Now, hopefully you're somewhat familiar with Revit. Revit is a great tool. It's what a lot of people use to 3D model, and it's the most common 3D software that I receive from the trades. And so what's great about Revit is there's lots of things you can do with it, including there's an add-ins, which you have an add-in for BIM 360, as you can see here. BIM 360 in this tab here, Glue. You can go download this add-in, and then you can say, I want to glue that to the NTCT glue. So you click on it, you'll find your project. There's mine right there. Next. Then you'll scroll down through here till you find the 3D view that you're on, which is right here. I'll hit next. I'll change the naming convention to AR underscore DT for design team underscore MVT for the project name. Then I'll go in here. I'll find the folder that I want, just architect. Then I will select that, and then I will glue it. I'm not going to do it because I already have the model already in glue, but it does it fairly quickly. It doesn't take a lot of time, and I'll convert it to a DWF. You can do NWCs and Ds. You have more options here that if you want to, if you have link files in here, you can check this box, and it can glue those LinkedIn files with them. You can do a lot of great things with that. And so what I will do is I will just jump out of here and go to research for a second, because once you glue that, it'll come up with a little bar here at the bottom that says gluing, and then it'll say your model has been glued. And then you'll go here and just go to this folder, Autodesk BIM 360 glue, and you'll say, oh, there's my model right there. AR, DT, and VT, just like I named it. You could also go right here to this top right corner, upload models, and you can find that model that you received from the architect, or whoever it may be. It can be anybody. You can drag and drop right into there. It'll do the same thing, upload. And so that's pretty handy as well. So you'll want to repeat that same process for all the models that you have access to. The trades will do a similar process, upload their models. That's why you want to make sure that the first thing you do when you set up a project is to go here to administration. It's loading it now, open it over when it loads. Administration looks exactly like it does on BIM 360 Docs. You can go here and you can add members. You can go and, if you have somebody's email, you can paste that right in there. We'll send an invitation. They'll have access to this model. It's pretty simple. This also is the web version of BIM 360 Glue. You don't have to have an app for it if you don't want to. It does the same thing. It's just not as pretty. So you have all your folders here, just like I showed you. There's the overall model. That is my merge model. And there is all the rest of it. The same thing, it's just on the web version. Okay, going back to the desktop app version of BIM 360 Glue. How to then create a merge model is you'll go here. You go into merge models, you go to the top right corner, add merge models, and it'll come here, and you can go and click on your folder that you've created. Let's click on Arc, and click on all the models you want. So you want all these models in there. So you click on them. It says right down here that you've selected all those models. Then you go here and name it, whatever you want to name it. So in this case, I do. This is called the tower. So I'll do tower overall. I'll have to be as specific as I can. Not have any confusion. And then what you do after the next time, you hit this merge model. It'll take a few seconds, but it's actually pretty fast. Once you do that, you have your merge model here. Then you can go into Autodesk, Navisworks Manage. Let's use Navisworks Manage 2021. And you have this add-in here, or this tab, I guess, for BIM 360 Glue. And you can go and select a project. This is the Mount View Tower. That's your overall merge model that we created. Hit open. And just as simple as that, it'll open this this model. And then, as you can see here, in my selection tree, I have the arc model, I have the structural. Obviously, it's hidden right now, but I have all these models thrown into here. And that is how you use BIM 360 Glue. It's not hard. It's very simple, easy to use. One more thing I forgot to mention about BIM 360 Glue is that you can click on a model in here, and you can have a really easy way to view the model. It's not as good as you can see in Navisworks. You can't really do much more of just a model viewer. But once it loads here, you'll see that it'll look pretty similar to what you're seeing on Navisworks here, if it ever loads. Anyway, BIM 360 Glue is a great tool to use. It's very simple, very easy, and it can really be used to your benefit if you set it up correctly. And a good proper way. Okay, let's see the model here. As you can see, open. There it is. Just takes a second more to load all the pieces and parts, but just like anything, you can go in here, move it, you can scroll in, you can see inside the model, I can get through the wall. You can see, and then out as this is a duct bay. Duct, we got the ceiling, we got everything the same way that you do if you're using Navisworks. Alright, that'll be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer anything for you. But that's how to use BIM 360 Glue to coordinate a project in Navisworks for BIM. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.